from the Mortgage Mum Company. Welcome, Sally. Would you advise looking at an interest-only mortgage, switching to one of those if you are struggling with monthly repayments at the moment, or does that set up problems further down the line?
It's certainly an option. It's not standard advice. It's something we would normally shy away from. They are quite specific products for specific circumstances. But certainly it's something people are starting to look at. I mean, I wouldn't say go onto an interest-only mortgage forever, but maybe it's a good idea in some circumstances to get over this hump.
Can you do that? Can you go to your bank and set parameters to say, I'd like to switch to that kind of mortgage for a couple of years? How does that work?
You can do it. The best thing to do is to speak to a broker, and they can look at the whole of market for you and work out what's the best deal. There are some quite strict parameters around swapping to interest only, so it's not going to be for everybody. There's a lot higher risk involved, and lenders are famously risk averse as well.
And crucially, if you have an interest only mortgage, you are not paying off the actual mortgage, right?
No, and that's where the risk is. They're talking about an interest-only time bomb at the moment. A lot of people took out interest-only back in 2007 and 2008, and they're going to start coming up to the end in sort of 2027-ish. So they reckon there's billions and billions of pounds left in debt on these properties that people suddenly find themselves having to pay back the original capital outlay.
Yeah.
And that's really difficult for some people.
Yeah, absolutely, as you can imagine. Look, we've got nearly 2 million households who are set to come off fixed rate mortgages some point this year.
Yeah.
What's your advice about what they should do right now?
Not panic. I know that's much easier said than done, but please don't panic. Take your time. You really should be looking at what's available and the plan 6 months ahead of your fixed rate ending. That's what we suggest. If things are looking quite good, which they are at the moment for fixed rate mortgages, they have come down quite a bit since the massive spike in September, October. You can lock into a rate now with 3 to 6 months of your mortgage still to run. And if things change, if things get better, then you can look at changing it again before the completion. So the key really is to talk to a broker and get some really good advice.
OK, Sally Mitchell, thanks for all of that. Thank you for joining us this afternoon.